What really happened on the 20th of February 1824? Come with me and let's find out. Ready, Menchie? Let's go! That was the date that William Buckland published the first description of a dinosaur, the megalosaurus of Stonesfield. In actual fact, the bones belonged to his best friend and bespoke butcher, my great-great-grandfather, Pennsworth Delaney. Both men were mad for bones. Archaeology was huge in England at the time. Still, there were few people who were as mad about bones as the two men. One of those few people was Mary Morland, and both men fell in love with her immediately. All Delaney could offer was his pure heart and butcher shop, which could hardly compare with the glamour of William Buckland's fine manners and his incredible boast that he would eat anything that crossed his plate. So Delaney decided to win Mary by creating a magnificent piece of art which would knock her lovely socks off. As a butcher, he had easy access to bones, and not just your standard lamb, pork and beef either. To feed Buckland's strange appetite, he often imported alligators, ostriches and weevils, and he kept the leftover bits for himself. He was using the bones to spell out a declaration of love for Mary in an abandoned quarry in Stonesfield. The finished thing would read, "Mary, I think you're the best. Kiss, kiss." And he just needed one more skull for the dot on the final exclamation mark when Buckland stole Mary from him. When Buckland saw the bony message, he took the bones, jumbled them all up, and then pretended they all came from the same incredible creature, a thing he was calling a dinosaur. It was pretty incredible, all right, and Mary was smitten. Buckland married her the following year. Delaney knew it was all a cod, of course, but Mary was happy, and her happiness was the only thing that counted for him. Instead, he spent the rest of his life making sure she was safe with Buckland. Isn't that right, Menchie? Menchie, isn't that right? He'd call round to their house with a bit of bone at all hours of the day or night. "Is this a dinosaur too, Willie?" he'd ask. He knew it wasn't, he just wanted to make sure Buckland hadn't eaten Mary yet. Then Delaney caught word that Buckland was seeing a woman in a cave in Wales, a mysterious red lady. Delaney followed him into the cave to see what was going on. It was the Goat Hole Cave near Swansea, so called because the echo in that cave always makes it sound like a goat is talking to you. Inside the cave, Delaney started whispering, "Mary, Mary," hoping that Buckland would think it was the voice of his conscience talking, scaring him onto the straight and narrow. But it worked too well. When Buckland heard what he thought was a goat asking for his wife, he went mad. "Hello? Is it ticker time? Is it ticker time? It's ticker time." But you can't blame Delaney for that. He only had his beloved's best interest at heart. And anyway, he died himself in the Goat Hole Cave. After Buckland had run out screaming, Delaney went over to get a look at this red lady. It turned out to be nothing more than another set of bones that Buckland had given a fancy name to, but they were beautiful. And Delaney died of heartbreak when he realised he'd now lost two women to William, "You kill him, I'll eat him," Buckland.